done it again? It looks like we have. Another London derby won. Woo. Yes. It was quite nervy,
Back
man.
to back.
Man, I had to check my blood pressure after that, man. It was crazy, man. That was nervy as say some swear words here, but a victory is a victory. We'll take it. Jesus Christ.
And man, I'll take
Bro.
it. I mean, you were spot on the score prediction.
Yeah.
You went 2-1.
Yeah, I need to be
I
cagey.
expected better, bro.
Yeah, I expected a better show, but yeah, we come out with the 3 points, which is the most important bit. It's the M5 gist. We're here again to react to another loss to Chelsea Football Club by the Arsenal. Come on, boys. Come on. What a game.
Back to back. Whatever the competition, the league, the cup, just bring it on and just keep on spanking them.
Bring it on.
Fantastic.
Bring it on.
Fantastic.
That was a beautiful game in the end. A game of control, or a bit of nerves, but still there was some slight level of dominance, slightly where it faded away. But yeah, we'll take it. It's the 3 points, man. It's the 3 points.
And there was no control, man. So many fluffed passes. I don't even know what happened today, bro. Man, I can't complain, man. Like I said, scrappy 1-goal win. I don't care. 4 or 5 goals would have been better, but man, it's all about the 3 points.
I knew it was going to be a KG one because Chelsea, they can't take it, man. They've lost too many games against us. That's almost how many games now? The bounce Chelsea haven't seemed to even. The last one was a draw, but yeah, even at that, we'll take our 3 points and we carry on. Let's dive into the starting lineup we had as we thought it would be. I think he kept the same starting lineup against Tottenham. The boys did well against Tottenham, so might as well just keep a winning team going, keep the momentum up. David Raya was in goal. Jurrien Timber put in a shift. Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Hincapié. In the center of the midfield, we had Zubimendi and Declan Rice. Creating in the park was Eberechi Eze and Trossard on the left, Saka on the right, and our boy Gyökeres up front. What did you think about that lineup? It was as expected, to be fair. I didn't think it would be too much of a change.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be anything different. We called it, man. We called it. The only thing I would say is, but this is in hindsight.
Yeah.
Or should I say in retrospect?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Trossard. You know, you even said that he hasn't been
insane.
like in the best of form.
Yeah.
I think it's time maybe they had a swap and let maybe Martinelli start some of these games. Yeah.
Martinelli did look bright when he came on. He made a very, very lovely run that brought about a red card to Pedro Neto.
Beautiful.
We'll run through the Chelsea lineup as well. Sanchez was in goal. James Chalobah and a debut for Mamadou Sarr, former Strasbourg player. Yeah, Salzburg player.
Yeah.
Gerald Hato, and in the middle of the park was Caicedo, Andre Santos, and Enzo Fernandez. And leading up front was João Pedro, with Pedro Neto to the left and Cole Palmer to the right. We'll come to Cole Palmer shortly. He's not escaping like he always wants to. Yeah. What did you think about the first half of the match?
The first half of the match was good.
It was good, yeah.
I was enjoying it. I enjoyed the energy the boys were, put in the game. It looked like they wanted something. And yeah, with the high press,
yes,
they put a whole lot of pressure on Sanchez, and the guy was just pressing all his buttons. Man.
Sanchez was determined to give an assist to Arsenal today, man. He's playing out from the back was suspect. Oh my God, I've never seen a show like that. It was crazy.
It was a disaster class from him, man. Chelsea fans talk about how not great of a keeper he is, even though he's been quite okay this season. But man, seeing it up close, man, that guy is terrible.
We called it. We said he has a lot of errors in him, and he's only had one clean sheet in 11 games. Charlie Sanchez, it's crazy. Yeah, we called it.
Well, it was more of the shift our boys were pushing in. They were really pressing, and the only thing I would have wanted from that first half was for us to have made um put good use those chances that we had.
Oh yeah,
We didn't take our chances. Weren't clinical. I know most of them were kind of half chances.
yeah.
Yeah, but you still have expected like better decisions here and there.
Oh
There
yeah,
were some, yeah, but
yeah. It was
all in all, it was a good first half. And
yeah.
the goal came.
Yeah, the goal came in the 20th minute after a very, very good shift from Gyökeres. Gyökeres dropped into the middle, gave a pass to Saka. Saka released Timber. Timber made a cross that came off a defender. I think it was Enzo, and it went for a corner kick, which we converted. I thought it was an own goal, but it happened to be Saliba's goal. He hasn't scored in a
Yeah.
while, Saliba. That was a very good one.
He hasn't scored in a while, and there was this stat going around that I think out of our like starting 11, he was the only one kind of left out.
Mm.
Well, with Raya, definitely.
Yeah.
And now he's in, I think, first time in what, 2-3 months?
Yeah.
He's finally. I think it's the first one of his. Of
I
the
think it's his
season,
first, yeah, his first Premier League goal, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good for him. I was happy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We tried to hold on for a few minutes of that first half. Eze had a few chances. What did you think about Eze? It felt like the game was behind him a bit in that first half. There were a couple of zipped passes into the box, and he always tends to want to take a touch first before lining up to shoot rather than hitting it first time. He didn't get his chance to do that, and he kept getting the ball taken off him. What do you think about him overall, though?
To be fair, it was a terrible showing from all of them. I really don't want to like single him out, but yeah, he had those moments where a couple better decisions or a certainty into what he felt like he wanted to do. Like he wasn't very convincing in his decisions.
Yeah,
I just felt like he was a bit more decisive. He could have had like better outcomes.
Yeah.
He had a fair first half, but as the game wore on, I just felt like something was missing in that middle of the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we had a lot of flank play.
Yeah.
And that's why I just felt like he kind of like got invisible as the game just wore on. But all in all, I mean, a fair performance.
Yeah.
Nobody really stood out in today's game.
I think he put in a defensive shift for where he was lacking in the attack. But yeah, overall, speaking of defensive shift, what did you think about the deja vu moment from Zubimendi, where he almost did the same error that he did against Manchester United? Like, thoughts just kept flooding into my mind. Like, it took me back to that game. I was like, what is going on with Zubimendi? Jeez, that was tough to watch.
You know what I say about Zubimendi? I like him, but from day one, I've been saying that this guy has some riskiness in him. Like,
yeah.
But the only thing was at the beginning of the season, the whole team was, still kind of doing well, and he always had these kind of last toe poke movements that completes his passes. So it didn't seem like I was just like, man, when this thing starts to catch up with him, maybe when the fatigue starts setting in and stuff like that, which is what we're beginning to see.
Yeah.
We're beginning to see more lapses in concentration. But man, that brought one terrible form of nostalgic feeling about the Magic.
I was like, not again. And then Chelsea get a corner kick. They got a corner kick where Declan Rice had a handball, not really a handball, it came off his elbow, but he sort of elevated his elbow a bit. There was a discussion among the commentators, but they will always say things when it's Arsenal. They always say things. To me, that wasn't a handball, but yeah.
I think we got lucky there.
Did we?
To be fair.
Oh.
He got lucky. One, he had his arms around that dude. Why does he keep doing this thing? Around the dude like he was going to marry that guy. Corner kick. Then on that, his hand like moves up.
Yeah.
Let's say the ball just came onto his arm and like bounced off. Yeah, but there was like that movement and it could go anywhere.
Yeah.
I think we've just been having very lucky moments in these past two games. Like, well, to win the league, you need a little bit of luck. So commentators were like, "Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, is that not?" Then I do not like how he actually grabbed on.
Yeah,
He
he
grabbed
was
onto that
actually.
hair like he was going to
It's about to give him a
plant the seed.
suplex, man. It was out of this world. But yeah, the luck didn't
Yeah, but
last long because the second corner kick came off that same action. And who comes up with an own goal? Piero Incapié. I can't believe it. Chelsea came to a draw at that
it's
point.
credit to the quality of the delivery. You have to give it to Reece James. I know we kind of called him out that he's got that quality in him, and
He does.
it showed again. He was whipping some very dangerous crosses all game. There was another one that Raya had a save from Pedro header from one of those corner kicks. Yeah. I was just like, man, thank you, Raya.
James is giving us a hard time. It was crazy.
I mean, they didn't score any goals, so that was another one we scored.
All goals coming from defenders, and then they didn't score any goals. That's just crazy.
Brilliant.
That ended the first half on a draw. We bounced into the second half, and Enzo Fernandez, as usual, was looking very active. He had a shot, and he made Raya pull off a wonderful save at the start of that second half. That was a very good thing. I think Raya was outstanding today compared to his counterpart on the other end, Sanchez.
Yeah, I mean, both Spanish, Spanish nationality, but man, one should go to World Cup while the other does, because that guy is a disaster waiting to happen in Sanchez. But yeah, Raya was just solid all game, man. He was solid.
He was pulling strings, man. He was
doing another clean sheet today, but well.
Yeah, sad. Trossard, on the other hand, he had a clear chance in the middle of the park where he was meant to just give a nice laced pass to Declan Rice, and it was so tame, and the centre midfielder blocked it off. Trossard was not really having a great day today, I would say.
Yeah, sometimes I was like, could he have like done it like over the top, because Deck was already in full gear, ready to go. But credit to Caicedo, that was a very good stop, man.
Yeah.
Because if that ball had gone through, maybe my prediction of 3-1 would just have gone to pass. So.
I knew it to be a KG one. I called it 2-1. I knew it was going to be KG. Chelsea were looking dangerous. I think the second half they did more until they had Timber on the corner kick scoring a lovely goal, and Sanchez was claiming to have been pushed. I don't understand. The replay clearly showed he was pushed by his own guys. It was just
by his own player. Like, it wasn't even like a push. It was just like a little coming together. But man, that's the guy's business. I was happy because when all that was going, I was like, oh, are they going to rule the goal out? Like, what happened? Until I then like saw the replay, I was like, are you taking the piece? Yeah, well, Timber. Apologies to you for taking risks over, combined 11.
Yeah, true. We knocked him off for his games, but he proved the point today. I think he heard us. Yeah, he came up with a goal, very, very important goal to take us up to 2-1. We had a chance, if you remember, Saka was clear in the middle of the box. Saka's been a bit goal shy of recent. He still does these things where he wants to line up to take the shot, and then the defenders just come and, I can't.
I was like, man, you've gone down so easily over there. And it almost made me look back to Gyökeres's goal against Spurs the other day. Like, if that was Saka, maybe Saka would have tumbled. But I mean, Saka is quite strong.
Exactly.
That's the funny thing.
It's baffling, man.
So
I don't know what.
I don't know whether he was maybe looking for an easy pen there, but I was just like, man, dude, just even try and even take the shots first. Let's see what will come off from it. But man, he needs to work on his finishing these days. He's been getting into very dangerous positions,
but not executing. It's really. Let's see if he gets his shooting boots in the next game. Trossard went off, Martinelli came on, and he was looking bright, man. He brought that fire in the second half when he came on, because we looked to be on the downside. Then Martinelli made a few runs and brought about a red card to Pedro Neto. Every Chelsea Arsenal game now, what do you think? There's always a red card, isn't it?
we know there's just one coming, and as each of their players was getting all those yellow cards, they're just like, okay, so which one of them is good? It's almost just very certain.
So
Not just
yeah,
Arsenal, almost every game, and this is why I don't even understand the whole media thing against Arsenal. I think
exactly.
was it last season or a season before that? There was a whole thing about Arsenal's discipline,
True,
and yeah,
true,
but
true.
Chelsea is like, this is the second
Dude,
consecutive red
red
card.
card, and
Yeah,
no one's
Fofana in
talking
the
about
last,
it.
and come on, man, what is going on there?
Yeah,
It's
they're just a
terrible.
bunch of shin kickers. That's what they are. That's what their whole gameplay is just to rough handle the opponents, man.
Yeah,
They could be
and to be
silky for
fair
30
to
minutes
Nelly,
and rough. Yeah,
yeah, and to be fair to Nelly, he stood up to actually continue
carry on.
to carry on, and the ref called it back, and and those
Yeah,
are the kind of things I kind of respect, where players aren't just like rolling all over the place like they've been shot.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, someone hacked you down, but it wasn't like anything that hurts you, and you just like pick yourself back up, and yeah, but
Yeah,
easy stuff, man.
yeah.
Chelsea down to 10 men.
Down to 10 men, but it did not reflect on the gameplay. They still
No,
looked good. They still looked they still had a bit of control of the game, and it was scary, man. It was a bit nervy towards the end of that game. Chelsea had possession, man, at the Emirates. For a long time, Arsenal have not been dominated in possession, but it happened today. And they had more possession when they went man down. We're not killing our games, man.
yeah, this is where the disappointments came in for me. That guy had gone in the 75th minute or so,
Yeah,
and we're still not able to take advantage of that. It
yeah.
happened when we're at the bridge. There were 10 men, and we could only muster a draw, and even that, they were on our necks
They
in
were,
that game.
they were
Now we're back at the Emirates, and it was still a very edgy,
tense.
tense thingy, and I was
Gosh,
just like, man, we should do better than
yeah.
than this at this point in time.
Bro, especially towards the end where they brought on the lap. The lap was using his body a lot on our defenders. They got a bit more nervous and they scored a goal, which I literally thought it wasn't offside until I saw the replay and I was like, whew.
No, I
Whoa.
knew that was off. I knew that
Yeah.
was off, but just those kind of things where you feel like now everything is scrutinized to the
See,
most minuscule detail, and I'm just like,
yeah.
oh, well, is there a chance that someone's maybe toe
Foot.
as put the guy on side, but seeing the replays, I was like, oh yeah, it's what I thought, man. It was far wide.
Way
Far
wide.
wide.
Yeah. That was a nervy moment. Before then,
It
Raya
was.
pulled off a lot of saves to keep us in the game. My man of the match was Raya, to be fair, but I heard on the Premier League website it's been given to Gabriel Magalhaes, but Raya was outstanding today.
Right for me. The one that capped it was that Garnacho's cross fluke shot thingy, that being,
He stretched.
masked from the other players, and he had to stretch, and
Oh
that
my
just gave me
gosh.
shivers of the Wolves game. Like, was the goal just gonna come
Come
in at that
again.
last minute? Like, I was just like, please do not throw this away. But I'm happy we were able to hold on, and sweet
Yeah.
3 points, lad.
Sweet, lovely 3 points is always fun. Giving it to the Chelsea, and we've done it again. Twice in the Carabao Cup, and now again in the Premier League. We take 4 points off them. Wow, what a weekend. What a weekend of football. It's on to the next one. It's on to the next one. We have to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely.
9 games to go. Can we do it? Can we do it? It's been the F5 Gist. Lovely victory for the Arsenal. We stay on top. Do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back again with more match previews and reactions. Stay blessed.
Cheers.
You tuned in live to the N5 Gist.